6 of Doctor Who is, in my opinion, the worst series the show has done. It's so convoluted and confusing and boring that I just don't know how people enjoyed this. But we're still gonna go through it anyway because I'm under a fake contract that I said to myself, I'm gonna do every episode.
It was at this moment I realized I wasn't gonna.
And we're already halfway through, so I might as well just finish it. So Series 6 is one of the 2 series that was split into 2 parts, with this one being split between spring of 2011 and autumn of 2011, and Series 7 being split between 2012 and 2013. And there's so many bad episodes in this bunch. I remember in Matt Smith's first season, I said there was no bad episodes at all. There's a lot of them this season. But we might as well just get started. We're starting it off good, I'll say that, with Impossible Astronaut and Day of the Moon. And it's the episodes where the doctor summons Amy, Rory, River, and this other dude named Canton Everett III. And they all go to this place in Utah, and the doctor gets killed by this astronaut that comes out of the lake. So Amy, Rory, and River think the doctor's dead until he comes back and his younger self comes back. It was actually his future self invited his younger self, and you confused yet? I am. And this doctor doesn't know he's gonna die. So they travel back to 1969. They meet a young Canton, and they meet a young Canton, and he works for Richard Nixon. And there's this random girl calling Richard Nixon, and they go to this warehouse. And they find all these alien parts in the astronaut, and the astronaut's there, and he, bam, kills them. He doesn't kill him. Then the next episode ends before Amy shoots out the astronaut. It's a little girl. Day of the Moon just continues the story with 3 months later, and the creatures known as the Silence are planning this attack on Earth, or I don't even remember what happened, and it was really good. The doctor was put in Area 51. Canton looked like he was killing all his friends, but he was actually saving them and putting them in the cell with the doctor. And the doctor had the TARDIS in the cell with him, and they all went on this adventure. They saved this. They made sure they broadcast the Silence across the moon landing, and everybody saw it, and everybody started attacking the Silence. And hoop-de-hoo, all good. And the little girl who was in the astronaut suit starts regenerating in New York City. Ooh, spooky. Alright. Shitty episodes incoming. Do you guys remember the pirate episode? That's basically all I need to say about this one. Because Curse of the Black Spot is so boring. It's the one where they go to the pirate ship. They're getting some pirate. I don't even remember. It's probably just Blackbeard. I don't remember who it is. I'm just gonna call it Blackbeard. And I don't even know. I'm just gonna say Blackbeard. And there's this ghost that every time you hear the song, you get a black spot. And if you get the black spot, then you can fall under her spell, and she kills you. It's also the one where Amy dresses up like the pirate. Dressed up like a pirate. The pirate goes into the TARDIS. Ghost is stopped. And that's basically all I need to know about that one. It's horrible. Don't watch it. And then we go from a horrible episode to a good episode. Doctor's Wife was written by Neil Gaiman in his one good Doctor Who episode, because we know how that other one turned out. Which I honestly don't think it's that bad, but compared to this, it's horrible. And, this is the one where the Doctor finds a distress signal from a Time Lord, and the Doctor gets all excited. He's like, there's one of my people still alive. And, he gets excited. They go to an asteroid, and then this asteroid has a junkyard on it. There's this Ood, and they're all there's one called Mother, one's called Father, there's an uncle, and what's it called? Yeah. No, it's Auntie and Uncle, and then Ood. Okay. And then the Ood, and then there's this thing called House, and House takes over the TARDIS to try and tries to escape from its void by destroying a TARDIS and getting out of this asteroid, because this asteroid's outside of space and time. And And it's not outside. Okay, not outside space and time. Outside the universe. And now that I'm thinking about it, it's really confusing. And the TARDIS gets put inside this lady, and she becomes Idris, or as she likes to be called, Sexy. And then the Doctor and Idris decide to are going to save Amy and Rory, who are trapped in the TARDIS with House. And then the 10th Doctor's TARDIS reappears this episode. And the Doctor is defeating House is a really good scene. I liked it, and I'd recommend you watch it. This is a thumbs up episode. Guarantee you go watch. Well, the next two are meh. The Rebel Flesh and Almost People. I'm just going to describe them both at the same time. It's the one where the Doctor goes to the factory their people are making new people made out of this like synthetic thing called flesh, and their creatures are called the Gangers. And yeah, the Gangers. The Gangers are. Sorry, the Gangers are. The Gangers are made of this like rebel flesh, and one of them goes crazy and wants to start a revolution. And yeah, it's the Gangers become monsters, and all that. And now, and Almost People. Now, the Almost People has one of the worst effects in the show's history, other than the freaking Mark Gatiss Dead Space monster. Yeesh. I can't even believe I got worse than that. But, who knows? We'll see. And so, the Doctor has this flesh version of him. He's on the good side for some reason. I don't believe that. I don't know for real. I'm pretty sure the Doctor's Ganger just dies some halfway. This monster is really awful. And, what's it called? The monster's horrible, and then they destroy the monster, all the flesh is gone. And then at the end of the episode, Amy is revealed to be a flesh, and that the real Amy's been on this spaceship called, what's it called? Oh, Amy's been on this asteroid base called Demon's Run, and pregnant with some lady. What to see? The first half of the season ends with A Good Man Goes to War, where the Doctor assembles his army to rescue Amy, and they do. And this is the introduction of the Blue Dude, Madame Vastra, Strax, and Jenny. And the three of those are really good characters. The Blue Dude gets his head chopped off. Amy gives birth to Melody Pond, who's yeah, there. And they're really confusing. And then they also ask River for help, but River's like, no, I can't. This is the moment he finds out who I am. And what do you know? At the very end of the episode, River's revealed to be Amy and Rory's daughter. So that's a good, like, mid-twist. It's like, yeah, it's meh. But it's Series 6, so why don't we ask ourselves, how are they going to possibly make this worse? Let's Kill Hitler, otherwise, as I like to call it, Let's Kill Shitler, is the episode where Amy and Rory's childhood friend Mel's comes back, and she's a character? I don't know. She's only in here for, like, freaking 3 seconds, and then she regenerates in a River song. Spoiler. Yeah, freaking their friend Mel's. They named their daughter after their daughter. Oh, what a surprise. Hitler, Let's Go Hitler. Hitler's not even in it for like. Hitler's only in it for like fucking 3 minutes total. And then we have to deal with this freaking Tesselecta random bullshit. Doctor's poisoned and freaking has 32 minutes to live. And River saves him by giving up her remaining regenerations, even though River's trying to kill him. It's a really bad episode. And you could have told, I'm trying to get through this series really quickly. So some of these episodes might be like just one word. Like Night Terrors. Shit. Really bad. Mark Gatiss freaking going even farther down compared to he went a little bit farther down. He's still got a worse episode on his way. But it's basically the one where they answer the call to go to this kid's house who's afraid of these big dolls. And there's his dad, and then he has a wife that doesn't even know is real. Or no, George isn't even real. The boy's name's just George, and he's not even real. I don't even think he's real. And then just this dollhouse world is weird. Yeah. Skip it. The Girl Who Waited. It's a good Dr. Light episode, and I'd recommend it if you want a good Dr. Light episode. But it's fine. It's just Amy like the Doctor leaves Amy on like a spaceship or something like always, and again, Amy's like there for a good like 30 years. Rory has a chance to save this Amy, but Doctor's like, no, we can't let old Amy come because then young Amy would be forced out of existence or something like that. I don't even remember. And the Doctor asks Rory. Rory asks the Doctor, what would you do to save the person you love? And he doesn't even know how to answer that. Nah. Oh no, where's River Song on all this, by the way? It's her season, her storyline, but she's not even here. But that's not. I don't rate the show. I don't know. Have you guys, how have you guys been thinking about the rumor that Captain Jack might be coming back for a series 11? I think that might be cool, but it depends on how they use him. Back to series 6. My favorite episode of the season, of this series, is the God Complex. It's the one where they land in the hotel and there's this Minotaur going around, and the Minotaur feeds on people's fears, and it features some really good character work. I like all the other people. I like Rita, I like Howie, I like Joe, I like Gibbous, the freaking weird mole creature. The Minotaur feeds on all of them as everything goes by. And then it ends with like the Doctor. They all find their room except for Roy. Roy can't find his room because he doesn't have faith in anything. And then the Doctor finds his room. You hear the cloister bell, kind of signaling the 11th Doctor's regeneration eventually, not actually. We don't know, but it's pretty much Trenzalore. I'm guessing that's what it is. And yeah, and then the Doctor has to break Amy's faith in him because Amy believes in the Doctor, has faith in the Doctor way too much. And it ends with Amy and Rory being dropped out by the Doctor, and the Doctor goes off on his own. Good episode. I enjoy it. I'd watch it. Now, not Craig Owens. James Corden returns in episode 12, which is called Closing Time, and it's just another. The episode's made just because they wanted another reason to bring James Corden back. I mean, why wouldn't you? James Corden is like the funniest fucking guy in the world. Just maybe. Craig has a son now. His son named Alfie, and Sophie goes off for a weekend, and the Doctor comes and visits because he's going on his farewell tour. Goodbye. And then Craig and the Doctor fight some Cybermen. They have a great time. They bond with Alfie, who's wanting to be known as Stormageddon. And yeah, it's all really good stuff. I give it a plus. And then at the end of the episode, Madame Kavarian kidnaps what's her name? River Song. No one cares about her. Now, after Closing Time, you think, yeah, this show's bad. This show's not bad. This show's, it's okay. It can't end horribly. Series 6 finale, the Wedding of River Song, is, in my opinion, the worst finale the show's done. It's so convoluted and boring, and it just makes no absolute sense. So basically, River doesn't shoot the Doctor at Lake Silencio, so the Doctor doesn't die. And then this whole new timeline happens where everything happens at once. Winston Churchill is there, the Silencer there, like Roman soldiers. Like Amy and Rory are like police officers or military with their eye patches and something. The only way time can resume is if River decides to kill the Doctor. And but it's okay. It's weird. There's some good moments. I think the scene where the Doctor reveals he's alive, he uses the Tesselecta to keep himself alive, and then the whole foreshadowing Trenzalore is also a thing that happens. That's all good. And yeah, I don't mind. It's it's bad. I honestly just think it's bad. Don't watch it if you don't watch it because it's just there's some really cringy moments. Like almost all of it is cringy. There we go. And then Christmas special 2011. I enjoyed A Christmas Carol last year. I didn't like this year's Christmas special. 2011's Christmas special. The Doctor, the Widow, and the Wardrobe is stupid. In the highest regard. Not as stupid as Wedding of River Song, but it's still pretty stupid. And I wouldn't watch it. It's got some really annoying characters. This freaking Madge Arwell is not that annoying with her two fucking little kids. Especially the little kid with the fucking glasses is really annoying. It's like World War II. And it's just weird. It's not enjoyable like Christmas Carol, and it's not like decent like the next two Christmas specials. That's that. All in all, Series 6 I think is the worst series of modern Doctor Who because it's confusing, convoluted, and just dumb. A lot of these episodes are filler. Standouts like Curse of Black Spot, Rebel Flesh, Almost People, Let's Kill Hitler is a dumb one, Night Terrors, and the finale is also dumb. There's too many bad episodes compared to Series 5's almost all good episodes. Yeah, I don't know. Well, we'll come back next time for the first half of Series 7, which is the final series with Amy Roy, and it's a good one. I'm the Whiplash FX, and I'll see you next time.